Hi, how you doing?
Yes.
Roderick from Toy Masters Video Magazine. I'd like to know, have you been approached to star in the new movie that's coming out this year?
Am I?
Been approached to star in, be in the movie Star Trek this year?
Oh, no.
No?
The prequel, major motion picture that's coming, that I don't know when it's coming out, that's just finished shooting. J.J. Abrams, director and production of, is as I said, is a prequel to Star Trek. So it begins before the 5-year mission begins and ends when the 5-year mission takes off.
Well, I mean, when I asked that, I meant...
I know what you asked.
Yeah, okay.
And so there are younger people. You know, that's 42 years ago. We can't play the prequel.
Right, right. Well, I meant like a guest role as another character.
I know. And so he thought, and so that is the reality of that production of that movie. And the lovely thing about it is he's an exciting director. And he called my agent and asked to speak to me, and we did. And he invited me to the studio to meet me, to talk to me, and literally to get my blessings, my thoughts, my feelings, and to let me know that he was really taking care of the characters, intended to take good care of the characters, and to do honor to the show, and at that, and he took me to lunch on the set at the commissary, and afterwards he said, you know, I'm so excited. He said, I didn't know what you looked like after all this time. He said, you could play. He said, I wish I had something for you in the film. And I said, well, why don't you let me play her grandmother? He says, no, I was thinking about her mother. And so I said, no, 300 years from now, this is what grandmas are going to look like. As a matter of fact, this is what they look like. And we had a wonderful time. And he subsequently called and talked to everyone and met with them to give the original stars the honor and the respect of not just doing it without your... And he talked in depth about the character and what made the character tick, what we had developed. And that day that I was there, the young woman, Zoe Saldana, was not scheduled to work. And he called, knowing that I was coming, he called her in under pretext of working, so she was all in uniform, and she came to work. And because he didn't tell me, but she told me, so when she came walking in, and she walked past me, and she went, and she just goes, no way! And we had a I stayed much longer than I had planned to, and we had a wonderful time together. And she is one of the most beautifully exquisite young women I've ever met. And with the wonderful cheekbones and, you know, and a serious demeanor with a nice sense of humor and a classic lady. And I thought, Uhura's in good hands. And I think that everyone who talked with him had hoped that that he would do, you know, cameos. But in the final analysis, this writer strike went on, and it became too unwieldy to try to write for any number of, even one other person. But he called, which was so incredibly classy of him. He called to explain to me that that the sets were now broken down, each one as they left and there was absolutely no time left and nothing he could do about it. But that he was excited about having met me, and thanked me for my being gracious. I thanked him for his being gracious. And he said, but I'm going to look forward to working with you. I'm going to find something for you. I'm going to find something about it doing. And I'm like, ooh, yes. Okay. So that was my meeting then. So I feel I feel the prequel to what we did is in good hands. And I'm looking forward to seeing it and expect it to be. The only person that is from the original cast was Leonard Nimoy, and the story centers around him. Mm-hmm. And there's a young man playing him, and there's Leonard Nimoy. I don't know whether he's playing 300 years from now or what is, because he's keeping that close to his vest, and I would be too. So that's what that's all I know about that. But I'm looking forward to seeing.